Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, and I am playing Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Now I'm currently chasing down Kanujan and his party. We've made peace with the Western Empire, and well, what remains of Britannia is not looking good. So, couple of things. The Khazaits and the Western Empire are currently at war, which is good for me. Very good for me. I'm hoping that they will fight each other, keep each other busy. Now, I was attempting to execute the traitors. I already had done in certain parts, but I have a feeling that's not the best thing for me to do now. Although I don't know. Do I suffer a traitor or not? Anyway, I think my goal at the moment has to be 100% kill the Khazaits and try to take back as much territory as we can. Because if we can take back these castles, we might be able to build up our strength enough for the people to return to our faction from the Western Empire, because the Western Empire would be weaker. I don't know. I have no clue, but I don't have much of a choice either. We have been backed into a corner, and it comes down to, do I continue to fight for Britannia, or do I switch sides and help one of the remaining factions? Which I really don't want to do at this point. I've worked my ass off for Britannia. So, it's tricky. It's tricky. First things first though, this guy. Chase him down, take him out. Lop off his head. Because we don't want people in this. He just joined the Western Empire while I was chasing him. What are the chances? Okay. Okay. Alright, there's a few of us left. Not many at all. I've got to make do with what I've got. So, in fact, he even took that castle with him when he swapped sides. Great. There are not many castles for me to go to now. So I'm going to have to travel deeper into enemy territory. Oh, there's one. Taeus. Already defeated. You know, I could probably convince them to do a trade with me, but forget about it. What we need to do is capture this territory. We need to just capture castles. We need to grab land as fast as possible. And they're still going for our... Oh god, I gotta go back. The problem is... No, we made peace. This is not good. Peace is the last thing we need. We need to be taking castles. We need to take territory. Oh no. Alright, I've got to disband this group now. This is not good, I tell you. Like, the best chance I have is to take territory, strengthen Britannians, and then maybe the other factions will join us. That's all I can hope to do at this point. But our lands have been devastated. Our enemies have defenders in there, you know, in the 1500s or whatever. Now, I don't know if my game patched. I think it might have had a hotfix, because one of the hotfixes that was announced was it would stop, you know, castles from going over, from loot, you know, it stopped them from... Or what the bug was that castles were accumulating defenders and weren't losing them due to low food or morale. That was apparently fixed with this hotfix. But I'm not sure. I still see a lot of castles with a lot of people. So... We are hurting. We are hurting. Still though, while this makes the campaign less straightforward, it does offer us the opportunity to figure out what the hell we got to do. So I can appreciate that, because it's like, if every game was just straightforward, capture everything to win, it would be a bit boring. So we've been presented with a unique scenario that I probably won't ever encounter again. So we'll make the most of it. So as I said, we've killed off half the population in terms of lords. Now the best thing for me to do is to conquer land back. Really, that is the best thing for me to do. If I can conquer as much back and we just hold it, then perhaps people will join us again when we get our strength back up. Because basically everyone jumped ship. But when they did, they took more territory, it caused us to snowball. And I think a lot of people are joining the Western Empire. My question is, do we still have... See, I have to keep an eye on this. We need to make sure we keep this guy. If we lose Fen Durnagil, we will be in a lot of trouble, because that's 9 lords that we lose that could be on the battlefield fielding armies. Caladog will never leave as far as I'm aware, because he's the leader. So yeah, it's a unique scenario we find ourselves in. I'm gonna have to make the most of it. What I need is a killer army. An army that will do the damage I need them to do. Eastern Noble Lance and my shield. Where's my shield? I need to lock these before I get rid of them and lose them. I can get rid of that lance as well now. And we just need some food. So tell me there's some food here. There's grain. Good. Grapes. Good. Top up our food. It gets me though, it's just that it's every other place that has these crazy amounts of defenders, but not us. That's not fair. And what I need to know is, who are we going to fight first? Who are we going to be going to war with? Western Empire or the Khazai? I have a feeling it will be both at the same time again. But if those factions are fighting each other, life is easier for us. That's just how it is. If they're busy wiping each other out, we can make the most of what we got to do. Where should I go to recruit? I guess I should come back up here. All of the best battalion places, but what I also need to do is go after these forest bandits and capture them. We need those battalion fiends more than ever now. More than ever. Keep looking. I'm still making 7,000 a day, which is good, and we're still in the positive as far as influence goes. We just need to get more freebooters and bushwhackers. Yeah, I'm just looking at all these messages down below. Everyone's going ham, which is good. Let them exhaust their resources. Let them weaken some of those castles for me. I feel like going after the Khazate would be the best option for me at the moment. If we were to make peace with... if we were to go to war, would be for me to go over here and start capturing as much as I could. With that said, the Western Empire would obviously be closer, but there's a better chance of them coming to defend it, whereas the Khazate are on the other side of the map. It's tricky. It is bloody tricky. I'm just trying to make the most of this. I can't believe this happened though. I really cannot believe this happened. Battanian got just destroyed. What I would love to do at this point is to take Caladog's place as the leader, but that ain't gonna happen, is it? That is not gonna happen. All of these villages burnt down. Hard to tell if they're actually working or not. Do I have all of my parties on the field? I do not. Okay. I'm gonna have to start going after some looters. Just whatever I can get right now. Got Sea Raiders, we could go for them. Oh, big grouping. I wish there was a way to go into some of these fights without having to go through the menus. Just because it takes a minute to kind of like load up the menu. Like if I could just attack them and send the troops to attack, that would be nice. Instead we're going to go for that little menu there. Slows the whole process down. I don't think I actually want any of these people. What do they turn into? Hillman, Brigand, Valandian Banner Knight. That's actually not bad. Looters can turn into like these guys, Imperial Elites. But honestly, I don't think I care too much. Take the Empire Peasants, we'll level them up. Or Forest Bandits, come on. I don't want to go into the fight myself and take care of it because I end up killing them. Which is a bit of a problem. So I'm better off to have my troops be sent forward. Even if we are suffering casualties. I'm having a harder time getting my army together. They really did a number on this land. I'm almost dreading when we go back to war. Because the problem is that when we go to war, I've got to take land and I've got to hold it. And there's only 3 clans, so between the 3 of us, we've got to defend this entire kingdom. All this green we've got to defend, and then we've got to defend whatever else we capture. That is going to be tough as hell. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I'm going to have to figure it out. Anyway, let me grab a few more troops. We'll fight those looters and just get a bit more a bit more experience flowing. Okay, so I've gone around, I've been recruiting a bit more, and I've pushed my way around to Roll Vault area because there's a lot of bandits in this area, and I think I'll use this time to train my troops up and maybe, you know, maybe convert a few bandits to our cause, because they level up pretty nicely when you've got the perk, which I do have. So I'm going to work on that a little bit. I think we'll just jump into this fight here. 34 of them. Wow, that bush is solid. Let's see what kind of damage we can do. All that, I still muck it up. You know, this is good though. Although we just lost someone instantly, that sucks. But I mean, if everyone comes out here to fight me... I'm distracted while my army overwhelms. Although I only sent my cavalry to attack. It's probably not the best idea. It's a nice easy fight. There we go, now we're overwhelming. Probably still better off for me to just send my troops into attack. Jolly good. Okay. Hopefully we got a few prisoners from the Sea Raiders. Yeah, we don't want the looters, but we'll take everyone else. I could take the grouping of peasants, but at some point I'm going to have to kick them out. Really what I'm looking to do at the moment is just get the experience in that. Upgrade most of these as much as I can. Because when we go back to war, I need to have a strong army, because I'm not going to have all the fellow lords following me around with their armies, their parties. So I'm going to have to make do with what I got. So that ain't going too bad. Just looking for kind of like a big army. Really what I want is the forest bandits. And I'm kind of hoping that if I attack them with my army, it will basically give me the option to just have them join. It worked for him. It's not always going to work though. We can get more of those archers. Hopefully we'll do some damage. I'm not particularly confident with how things are going to go moving forward, so trying to be as careful as possible. I also like the fact that when I do take these people, when I do capture these people or get into a fight with them, I have the chance of just having them instantly join me, which is always good. Yeah, we want all of these. I really do think this is the best thing I can be doing with my time at the moment. The only other thing I could do is increase my trading skill to the point where I can trade for land, but that would take such a long time. There we go, he's just joining us, perfect. That poor looter. Oh no, I picked him up. Oh well. It's fine. This is the way to do it. There must be a forest bandit camp around here somewhere. These are nice. Just recruit these troops. Probably should do the quest just to give me better recruitment options here. Ostracan actually has food stocks. That's actually pretty good. So anyway, I'm gonna continue fighting in this area, trying to grab some more prisoners and build up my army, because as soon as we go to war with the Khazate or the Western Empire, I am moving to capture stuff back. The Western Empire might be easiest just because I could go after any of the ones that are over here would be easier, but they will be more likely to defend unless they're at war with the Khazate at the same time. But if the Khazate declare war, then I'll probably go for Varcheg and move my way up here, unless I were to travel over to the desert, but the desert's so far away it might not be wise. Then again, the desert I did have the tricks of getting in pretty easily, so I could probably do it quick. Anyway, we'll figure out a plan. That's it for now. Join me again next time.